Yeah, you can't see anything out there. It's gross. Saturday night, I wasn't supposed to come up, but I came up. My friend's birthday is on Monday, so we went out tonight. She's just about an hour from my land, so it's like halfway between my place and her place, and my land. I decided I could work all day Sunday and get these walls done. I brought 3 freshly charged batteries, so I should be good. And really, it's pouring, absolutely pouring. I ran down here, and I ran through a river because my road and the trail down here was like a river. It was crazy. I'm just gonna settle. I'm gonna probably finish my beer and then get some sleep so that I can get up early and get started on the camp shower. You guys can come with me. The other thing I have to do is to just secure the rain fly. I just have 4 guy lines right now, and I need a lot more. But I didn't have enough rope or stakes, so I got more of those, and I'll get that done. I'm really glad right now that I have this rain fly, because it is, despite the pouring rain and the river all around me, it's really dry in here. It feels great, so huge difference. Huge. And it's pouring, so psyched. So I'll see you guys in the morning, and we'll get the shower taken care of. Morning! We had quite the rain last night. Holy cow. It was so loud. I barely got any sleep at all. I don't even know if you can hear me over the river or the brook. And I'll take you over in a little bit just to see how high it really is. I don't think I've ever seen it this high. We probably got 3 or 4 inches last night. It was just non-stop pouring rain from the minute I got here until probably about 9:30. I actually was ready to get up and go at 7:30, but it was still pouring, and I just didn't feel like there was any point in getting up early and getting a start. So I waited. I did run out and get some coffee because I forgot to bring any coffee. Now I'm just marking the boards, and I will get these guys cut, and then we're gonna start getting them up. So I need 24-foot boards, and these are each 8 feet long. So that's a total of 10 of these that I'll cut up. Then I'll start cutting the smaller wall after I've got these guys up. I still have to put the nailer up there. I was going to do that last weekend until I realized no circular saw meant I couldn't cut the nailer. So I will grab the extra 2x4 a little bit later. Once I've got maybe this wall up, we'll get the nailers up, and we should have these 2 walls up. I would say it's 10:45 now. I'm saying by noon. We'll see. Anything could happen, but I'm saying by noon. Lost my China marker, so we're just using a knife. Do what you do. Do what you have to do in the woods, right? So far, going pretty good. This first one is going to be a little bit of a challenge because it's got to be perfectly level. Otherwise, if it's off just a little bit, it'll cascade in both directions. At the same time, I got to figure out where the center board needs to go. So there's 15 boards total over the course of this length, meaning 7 on this side, 7 on this side, 1 in the middle. So 7 times 8 is 56, right? I better double check that. $56, I was right. Yeah. So technically, we should expect 56 inches in either direction. Let's just mark that off now. Okay, now, take the first board. Uh-oh. They're not 8 inches. How did I end up not buying 8-inch? I guess this is probably how it normally goes. A little over 7 1/4. Okay, so we'll redo our math. So I'm going to need 22 boards total. Let's look at just this section. 16 1/2. So I'll probably put the half one back there. So 16 going across. So let's come in halfway, 8 times 7.25, 58 inches. Okay, much better. Glad I got extra boards. We'll see how many extra boards I got. Oops. All right, that looks pretty straight. Now it's just going to be pounding them down. It looks like a little off on the bottom. Don't know how that happened, but yeah, it's all good. Wood bends. All right. Now it's just got to crank through this. All right, so far so good. I was a smidge off-centered, but that's okay. I don't know if you can see. I was able to make up a tiny bit of that with two tiny little cracks. But look at that, it's moving right along. So I'm gonna get these last ones up, and then I gotta get the nailers for the other high boards, finish the high boards, and we'll get the smaller wall. But we are moving very quickly. It's only 11:30, so not bad. Well, that went up about as easy as I thought it would. All I needed was a circular saw and a drill, neither of which I had last weekend, but both of which have moved me fairly quickly ahead. So I'm at the point now where I got to get the nailer for the back, the top and the bottom. I got to get that up, and then I'll put the back wall in, and then I'll measure this final piece. Oh, you probably can't see that. So we've got just a bit left, but the thing to know is that this wall will come out to about here, so I want to come all the way out here, so it's probably going to be about 4 inches or so that it'll be a nice seam. But I got to do the back to get the right measurement, so I'll do that first, which means hiking up to high ground to get the 2x4 if I don't have any scraps down here. But let me get the brook first, so that you can check that out. I doubt you'll even be able to hear me, but this is way higher than usual. So that down there is usually where I can walk down to fill jugs of water and stuff, but you just can't. It's crazy. I gotta clean up under that tree over there so that the water can exit that way. Just because if I don't, it'll continue to erode into base camp. So I gotta divide that up a little bit, but that's for when it's low. So usually this time of year, you know, August, September, October, when it's super dry, but this year nothing is normal. So pretty cool though. All right, I got the nailers up. I didn't record it because it's just putting 2 boards in between 2 posts. No big whoops. But now I gotta get the walls up. I got 4 cut. I'm gonna need to cut a couple more. and I'm excited. Moving right along. All right, I got the first board in. Reasonably level. It's not perfect, but this end is going to be a half piece, so I'll have a chance to adjust if it's way off, and I can deal with it because there's going to be a water heater either on this side or the other side. I haven't decided. All right, I'm gonna go cut one more board, and I may grab the others to get the 3-foot boards cut. Okay, so we got the first corner piece up. I got the second corner piece cut, but I can't put that quite up yet because this is a raw edge. So I'm gonna come through with a coat of poly. You guys might have noticed I was purposefully flipping the boards so that the polyed top, the edge, was on the top, just because that's where it gets hit with the most rain. And then when I'm done, I'll take a roller to the very bottom and give it the first coat on the rough edge. Same thing here. I will go ahead and bolt this up, the second one up, before I leave, even though I'll only be able to get one coat of poly on that raw board. But at the end of the day, it'll be pretty well covered. So the next thing I've got to do is just calculate exactly how many boards. Maybe I'll do it correctly this time, now that I know the actual width of the board. And we will get that cut, those boards cut and placed up. That tree is kind of in a weird spot. I might, well, I don't know. I kind of like it. I'll leave it for now. I'm gonna take a break. I need to eat something. It's about 12:30 now, so it took a little bit longer, as always. Something new and different, but yeah, I'll be back. Forgot to start the camera. Sorry. It'll be a short video. Half wall left. Did get you for the end. Tell you, I'll be down to the wire on screws. I'll be lucky if I have enough. I think I do, but we'll see. All right, now I just got to go through, get the bottom ones done, and we're just about there. I need to cut that board over there a little bit, which is why I haven't put the board up, because it's a bit long. Although I might see, it might be that that size is perfect, so we'll see.
One screw left. Just one. So I won't be doing that last board because you need 4. But that came out pretty good. Very excited. I think that pretty much does it for this. I just have to do the poly. You guys have seen me poly. Maybe I'll throw in some fast motion. I don't know. We'll see. But once the poly's done, the only other thing left to do here is add some additional guy lines to the new rain fly for the tent. So we'll do that next, but it's looking pretty good. And welcome to my shower. Well, changing room and shower. Oh, it's a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. It's very spacious. Again, this is the view. Oh, I'll raise it to eye level. And I'll come up another 2.5 inches. We see right now there's a crack, but that again is that top board that I just need to poly. Once I poly the rough edge of that side board, I'll get that one up. But holy crap, it looks awesome. I'm so excited. That edge needs to be finished, of course. And then there'll be an end piece, cap piece that goes this way on both sides, just because, you know, you don't want people peeking in. But hey, that came out pretty good, guys. I'm psyched. All right, guys, I didn't really get many guy lines up. I just got 2 because it's 3 o'clock already, and I really need to get a move on because I've got stuff to do back home. So, but I did get the second coat of poly, or not second coat, but the coat of poly on all of the screws, and all of the rough edges I did twice. So I did get a second coat on the rough edges. I also got that final board up. You can probably see on the end there. And so it's really as complete as it's going to be this season. In the spring, that's when I'll get the shower and I think hook it up, because it's really going to be too cold out here, I think. Because the next time I'll be up here is after Thanksgiving, so we're talking freezing temperatures. I've got to get the floor done. I've got to get the door done. And I just have to hang the shower. And that is really it. Have a great weekend, everybody. I'm just gonna pack up and get out of here.